Good morning, it's Friday today, and I think today is going to be the last day that Izzy is in college in person this side of Christmas, because yesterday, quite late in the day, the government came up with a new directive which was to shut all secondary schools, so that's age about 12 and up, and colleges as well, from Monday, I think. I looked at the college Facebook page and it did say that there were going to be some exceptions, so we'll see if that's Izzy's course or not, because I know she has got a lot of group assessments. She's got one today actually. She's also waiting on the results of maths and English mocks done this term, and you know at the moment those mock results could end up being their results, so oh my goodness. It's out of my hands now, isn't it? You know, after all these years, I just got to leave her to it. Anyway, I'm going to get on, drink coffee, do work, and speak to you later. It's just gone 12 and I'm starving. I've just been having a big old tidy up, washed up everything, did a laundry load and hung it out, and some of it's on the radiators. I know I probably shouldn't do that. I don't know why I'm so hungry, but I am, so I'm going to stop what I'm doing and have an early lunch break. So I've taken out this rice, which is left over from yesterday, and I'm going to do something with that. I don't have much of yesterday's dinner left. There's a bit of tofu, tomatoes, peppers, it's all the usual sort of stuff I cook. I'm going to have to bulk that up with something, I think. Some El Cheapo red kidney beans are going in. Very cheap and very nutritious. About that many. I've done my usual chucking in of chilli, lemon and soy sauce, and I'm just heating it up. And then I'm going to add this rice and heat it up very thoroughly, and that can be for later. I'll put it in the fridge. Once I've got everything out of the way this morning, well, this afternoon now, once I've done everything I need to do in this part of the day, I'm going to do a big Christmas recce. I'm going to go down in my cellar with a bit of paper. I'm going to make a list of what I bought for everybody and work out what I still need to get and make a plan, because it's coming quite close now, and I feel like I need to get more stuff for Izzy actually. I felt very satisfied the other day because I had got the present for her from my dad. I've got a few bits and bobs for her, but she just wants clothes this year. She wants the whole lot to go on clothes, and I just think she's going to grow out of them really quickly, and I don't think it'll make her the happiest in the long term. Do you ever have this with your kids? They want something, but you think they'll be happier and better off with something else? I'd be interested to know. There it is, and I'm going to use that bit of cheese up as well. Sometime later, I've just spent an absolute age on this image. You wouldn't think it, would you? And I'm sure from a technical point of view it's not great, but it represents an advance in learning for me, because, right, I'm going to try and show you the original image. That was the original image, which was just a still shot from my video. I wanted to show the, you know, the hospital bit and the me bit. I needed to make it brighter because it was a bit dark. But when I made it really bright so that this was really bright, the sky disappeared. It just sort of went white like that. So what I did, I had one of these spur of the moment thoughts. I thought, what if I edit it for colour 3 times? One edit in which the building and that, like the mid-ground looks good. And that's what this one was. But then when I did that, the sky completely disappeared and the sky was lovely, and I went all that kind of over-saturated, weird, unnatural look. But I did one for the sky as well, and I look horrible there, don't I? I look like I've been in the tanning parlour, but I like the look at the sky because it looks dramatic. So that's what I did. I did 3 edits, one for me, one for the mid-ground and one for the sky, and then I turned it all into one image, which is this one here. Spent ages cutting it all out. I mean, I've got a magic extractor for cutting it out. I don't have to like do it all individually, but yeah, so it's not wonderful, but it represents an advance in my photoshopping ability, so I'm pleased with myself. I finally got my vlog up. It's 2:20 in the afternoon. This is getting silly, but I get kind of carried away sometimes. I think it's all good and it's getting skilled up for post-pandemic times. Something's just come through the door. I think it's coffee beans from the wish list. The wish list is going okay. I've had 4 or 5 things come through actually. I've never ever been sent anything before from subscribers, so this is new. Oh, it's really sweet. So thank you to everybody that's done that. I'm going to save them under the tree. And on Christmas Day, once we've opened our sort of personal gifts from each other, I shall set aside a bit of time to specifically open those on camera with Izzy and trying not to look at them. Some of them I've had to kind of open a bit to see if it's something that I ordered, because I couldn't tell which was from the wish list and which wasn't. And then I've gone, oh, okay, and taped it back up and put it under the tree, so I haven't got them out or anything. So yeah, thank you so much to everybody that's done that. I always I'm leaving the wish list down in the description, just, you know, if anyone's interested. There's not a lot on it, to be honest. I was trying to keep the prices of the things really, really low, and yeah, there's nothing major on there. What I actually got the camera out for was to tell you that I'm really in the mood to practice my flute right now. So right now I'm going to go and practice my flute in Flute Cave, and I will do the Christmassy stuff after that. I'm going to get the flute stuff done. Okay, I'm already distracted. I made the mistake of looking at my phone. See, I didn't look at it for ages because I was busy doing that thumbnail. Now I've looked at it. Right, Wales Online app has sent a lot of notifications. 1 hour ago, Wales will go into full lockdown after Christmas unless cases drop, says Mark Drakeford. 2 hours ago, outdoor attractions in Wales to close and country placed on alert level system in very serious crisis. Also, this one's from yesterday, but it's on the list. A&E consultant urges people to consider postponing Christmas as NHS faces huge pressure. Also, yesterday, primary schools in multiple Welsh council areas to shut early following secondaries announcement. Cases are still rising here in Wales. It is worse than anywhere in England, I think, now. You see, I was rather hoping to just finish off my Christmas shopping locally. I'm kind of thinking, is it really that important? Because this is like, it's got really bad here now, really bad. And oh, I don't know what to do for the best. It's getting a bit late for online. I mean, I couldn't get Izzy's present online from my dad because there had been so much demand, I think, for online shopping that it was gone. You know, there was no trace of it anywhere I looked. Oh no, I was hoping to go to Asda's or something, a big Asda, and just get what I could from there in the way of remaining gifts. Oh, I don't know what to do for the best. I really don't. I'm in a quandary. Right, I'm going to put the phone away and get on with my practice. Being distracted by my phone again. It's the Wales Online app again. On Friday, that's today, First Minister Mark Drakeford admitted coronavirus is spreading faster than all our models have predicted, adding that it is now firmly entrenched in many parts of Wales. He also announced that outdoor attractions would shut to contain the spread of the virus further, while a new 4-tier alert system would be introduced for Wales. Now, you know where I was 2 days ago, because I didn't vlog yesterday because I was editing all day. The day before I went to Merthyr Tydfil, didn't I, for the hospital? That is now the local authority with the highest infection rate in Wales, with a 7-day rate of 764.2 per 100,000 population, a huge rise from 668 the day before. Overall, averaged out now for Wales is 403.8 per 100,000 people now. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm going to carry on with my practice now and try not to think about impending doom or anything like that. I've done about an hour's practice now with a few distractions, as you might have noticed. But anyway, I really want to get on, do this Christmas list, see what I'm short of, and work out some kind of plan, and maybe even do some wrapping. We'll see. I'm really hoping that I have got everything and I'm panicking over nothing. It's occurred to me I can't film this bit because I'm going to get everything out and lay it out on the floor in sort of categories, subcategories, and see what I've got. So I'll just have to talk to you after it's all done. Someone's just come home from college. I wasn't expecting home so early. I'm confused. I think it's because you usually hang out with people afterwards, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, look at this pretty look. Oh, we've got 2 clips. Oh, and cherry earrings and little pigtails. Yeah. The hair's looking nicer actually now that it's kind of not so freshly dyed.
I prefer it like less extreme.
So that was your last day in person.
Yes, like I thought.
Yes, like you thought. Yeah, we knew before the lecturers did, didn't we?
Basically.
I was like, you're definitely done.
Yeah.
Which is, apparently they hadn't had the message straight away. So they heard it from the students first. Oops.
And they didn't believe me.
No, apparently not. Well, they do now.
They do now.
They've had it from the horse's mouth. So, are you doing online college for next week? How many days?
I presume 3.
It's not 5 days then.
It wasn't 5 anyway.
I don't know when you break up. I've lost the plot now.
It's because they said we weren't doing Friday anyway.
Okay.
So we're only doing 3 days.
Oh yeah, and you're not in on Thursdays.
Yes.
Okay, I get it. All right then. Well, I haven't done my presents yet because Isabel came in and intercepted me.
Well, I'm going to wrap mine tonight after I finish my homework. And then we'll have lots of presents for under the tree to make it look all festive.
Ooh, I was going to hold off with mine. Santa was going to come in the night, you see. There are some YouTube presents, but I'm going to put them separate so we can open them specially on Christmas Day when we've done everything else.
Okay.
We'll film that bit. Isabel's brought goodies with her for the Christmas section.
It wasn't intentional, but we have them now.
They were for a college party, but nobody ate anything, so she just took them back.
College party really sounds like I went wild to there, but it was just a Christmas class party. Don't get any ideas.
Oh, look. 3 little packets. Aeros, Magic Stars and Smarties.
Yes, muddy buttons.
Oh, and look at this enormous tub of sweets. That was from Secret Santa. Izzy said we can share them. Woohoo!
I wasn't going to eat all of them because it would take me like 5 years to eat all of them.
I need to get back down in the cellar and get on with what I was getting on with, but I can see glaring omissions already. I'm going to have to get some more stuff. I mean, I meant to this week and next week. Izzy's just told me that their first week back after Christmas is going to be online at college as well. They're talking about a big potential lockdown as well anyway, aren't they? So who knows when she's going to go back in person? I don't know. I'm having a random mid-afternoon pot noodle. There is a reason for this. And the reason is, you know, I had a big Asda shop the other day, great big delivery that came to the house. Pot noodles had been on multi-buy special offer, so I got some in just for the cupboard, you know, for those emergency moments. And one had split, well, the lid kind of looked like that. So I figured I'd eat it because it will go off. So I am. It's kind of animating itself. It looks like it's photosynthesizing, just saying. That's kind of weird. Izzy and I have had a quick chat about Sunday and we think we're going to have to send our apologies to that class because thing is nobody else goes on the train but we do, and it's the train part that I'm worried about. It's quite hard to socially distance on the trains. It's all right when it's really quiet, when you're the only one in the carriage or there's 2 others. I don't mind too much. I make sure to open the windows, but you just can't predict who's going to get on it, and they sit right behind you or right in front of you and you just don't know. So I think at the moment it's the most responsible thing to do is just give it a miss. It's now 4:45 in the evening and I've been chatting to Izzy all this time and I was saying, look, I need to get you some more stuff, and she just really wanted to choose, so she filled up a Romwe, that's the name of the store, basket online with things she wanted and I've paid for it. So that's how that's gone. She just said, I don't want surprises because if I choose it I'll know I'll like it, so that's what I've done. And I've decided not to go to Asda's. I was thinking I would go this evening, but then I've remembered my dad has set up a Zoom meeting, first time ever that I've done Zoom. My dad has Zoomed more than me, I just normally talk to him on WhatsApp. But anyway, we're going to try Zoom for the first time. I think we're having like a bit of a practice run for Christmas Day. I think that's what his intention is. Isabel's gone upstairs to do her homework. She's keen, she's only not even been in that long, so that's pretty good that she's already on that, as it's Friday evening. I don't think a lot of kids come home and do their homework on Friday evening, but she's keen, so that's great. She had to do a group assessment today, a practical assessment, and she said one of the people that she's partnered up with wasn't there because they're self-isolating, and apparently he was on a laptop screen on Zoom or something like that remotely, and his voice was going through a great big speaker, and Isabel said it was like the Wizard of Oz, because apparently he's behind a curtain or something and his voice booms out. That's what Izzy was saying, and she had to keep composed and not get the giggles over it. She said it was very surreal. She just did her best under the circumstances. Anyway, it is the 11th of December as I am speaking, and I'm going to get online, I'm going to do online shopping and just hope it comes by Christmas. And Izzy said, well, it doesn't matter if it doesn't, Mum. This year is just not a normal Christmas. Don't worry about it. So I think everybody will be quite forgiving, to be honest. I'm just going to do my best. I'm not going to go to Asda's. I already said that. I am going to make a cup of tea and sit down at my laptop. Oh, let's do a puzzle update. There we are. It's coming on. These clowns are a bit creepy. I think my boyfriend would probably not like these clowns. I don't mind them at all. What do you think, IB? He'll probably send me a DM at the end of watching the video because he keeps out of the comments section, but he does watch them all. And he reads the comments like in the first night after they've gone up, but that's when he watches, so he didn't see them after that. So if you want to say hi to IB in the comments, you need to do it within a few hours of the video going up. Look, we're getting technological in this family. My first ever time on Zoom. It's about time I joined the rest of you, isn't it? Hi, Dad.
Hello. Yes, I think you can record it as well.
Yes, you can.
Oh.
So what does share screen do then?
It shows your screen.
What, like that? Oh, I see.
So, like, it will show you what you're doing on your screen. Oh, you've disabled share screen, so I can't show you. You've disabled share screen, so I can't show you.
Oh, have I? Oh, I didn't know I had. Oh, I see. Oh, because you had, on the Tai Chi one the other day, we went into a separate room. 2 of us went in, or 3 of us went in a separate room.
Oh, yes, you have to pay for that, I think.
Oh, dear. Oh, right.
I finished my first ever Zoom meeting now. We had about an hour. It was really nice. Good. Izzy made all these out of the kit. It's very, 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 very long. I think that might take me a while to put up. But I'm not going to do that now. Maybe tomorrow. We're supposed to be meeting up with friends tomorrow, local friends. We've been trying to meet them this week, but it's been raining. We tried to meet with them on Thursday, but we looked out of the window and thought, I think we'd better postpone. So that is postponed till tomorrow. I'm about to make pizza and just boil some simple vegetables to go with it. In the good hour or so before the Zoom meeting, I did manage to buy quite a few more presents, and I thought I was pretty much sorted, apart from the Argos one, because I had various tabs from different online retailers open at once, and I was sort of cross-referencing between the two to check on prices, availability and all that, and, you know, variations of things, and I thought it was all good to go. I went to hit pay on the Argos one, and it's like, oh, this item is not available for delivery or available in your most local Argos, so couldn't even collect it, let alone have it delivered. I don't know if it's just me, but I find with the Argos one, you don't know that it's not available until you literally go to pay for it. That's what I found with Izzy's like main present from my dad. Don't know if it's just me. Might just be a bit inept at tech. With Amazon, you know it's out of stock before you get to the actual paying bit, so that's better, I guess. But anyway, today's vlog has been one of those ones where I've just filmed all sorts of bits and bobs, and I don't know where I am with it until I sit down and edit it. But it always seems to come out all right in the end. But if you enjoyed this one, do give it a like. It really helps the channel to grow, and I so appreciate it. If you're new here and you'd like to follow more of our story, do hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.